Hello everyone, myself P. Sharma, currently pursuing my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering in ITM University Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. I am currently doing my internship at Bennett University, Noida and leadingindia.ai. I am present over here to talk about the problem statement and the solutions taken to cope up with that problems. First of all, we are working on a project called Robust OCR. OCR stands for Optical Character Reader. So, first of all, we in first phase we had passed document images and captured images in the OCR to calculate its accuracy. Then we found out that the accuracy was quite good. It is up to 90 to 95% when images are just a clear quality and has no noises and has proper resolution. But we know that in the nature the images captured contains some kind of noises. For that, simulating that same thing, we had included the noises in the document images. The noises we are using here are Gaussian noises, random noises, and salt and pepper noises. Although we had decreased the resolution of the OCR to make it more hard for the OCR to recognize every single word. So, after doing this, we passed all the images in the OCR to calculate its accuracy, and we found out that the accuracy of the OCR was significantly reduced in many extent, up to 25%. The accuracy becomes 25%. So we found out that the accuracy is dependent on the quality of the images. So
Hello everyone, I'm Harika from third year CSC Aditya Engineering College. Now I'm going to tell you about AI based document image processing using OCR. OCR means optical character recognition. This technique is used to recognize the text of the input image. This works well for high resolution images but faces some problems with noisy images. This is because the training data provided for the OCR is noise free. Traditional image processing technique uses denoising prior to the super resolution. This is because if the super resolution is used first, the noise of the image increases, thereby results in more noisy image. Using this traditional image processing technique also, some of the spatial and temporal relationships of the image are lost. Hence, we'll use a new framework which simultaneously performs both denoising and super resolution. Our project is mainly based on this theme.
The dataset comprises of 4 different languages text document images, that is Hindi, English, Telugu and handwritten. These images are taken from different books and are in the JPG format. For every section in the dataset, we have divided the dataset into low resolution image, high resolution image. We scale the low resolution image to 2x, 3x and 4x. We also process the low resolution image to super resolution by using deep learning. For every row, we added 2 different noise, that is Gaussian noise and salt and pepper noise, before processing through the OCR.
So, I am going to be talking about the methodologies used in our project, which are image denoising and image super resolution, and the joint optimization of image denoising and image super resolution. So, the first one is image denoising. So, the denoising is achieved through the network 1, which consists of the residual encoder-decoder network, which is the RedNet and generator. So, the RedNet is fully convolutional network which primarily comprises of the encoder, decoder and skip connections are shown in the figure. The encoder is used for feature extractions, which retains the essential objects in the image and simultaneously removes the corruptions. In decoder, the deconventional layers are then summed up to restore details. The output of the decoder is a denoised version of the input image. Skip connections are provided symmetrically between the convolutional and deconventional layers because firstly, skip connections carry much image details and secondly, it aids on while back propagating the gradient to bottom layers, making the training of deeper network easier. The second one is image super resolution. For the document image, super resolution in a network 2, the DPBN network which is shown in the figure is used as a generator G2. A DPBN network comprises of three modules, namely initial feature extraction, projection, and reconstruction. The initial feature extraction unit is responsible for the construction of initial LR feature maps using convolutional blocks. Backpropagation stage is an array of projection units switching between development of LR and HR feature maps in a way that every unit has access to the yields of every single pass unit. At last, the reconstruction module results in the generation of target HR image using convolutional blocks. The network is optimized for three different losses, namely content loss, that is mean square error, adversary loss, and cyclic consistency loss. So, the third one is joint optimization of denoising and super resolution. We initialize the end-to-end coupled network for joint optimization of denoising and super resolution of the degraded document images by taking retained weights of network 1 and network 2. We consider the retained weights as initial weights to fine-tune the combined network into an end-to-end.
I am Mansa, studying BTech third year from RVR and JC College of Engineering. As part of this project, we took images of low resolution, converted them to high resolution using super resolution, and then we added different kinds of noises like Gaussian noise, salt and pepper noise to those images and denoised them using convolutional autoencoder. The main task of our project is text recognition in the images passed through Tesseract. So we took a data set comprising the English, Telugu and Hindi documents and we passed them through the Tesseract. Calculated accuracies for OCR as well as PSNR. First we got low accuracies, but after improving the methods in training and testing dataset, we are able to calculate good accuracies for those images. So finally we got good result. Thank you Bennett University, Leading India AI, as well as our mentors for leading us through this project and making us understand the robust OCR.